About it with Brian Windhorst. And Brian, what are you hearing about why LeBron decided to opt out so soon?
Timing is everything in life, Linda, and that's what happened today. LeBron decided to give everybody, the Heat included, but all the teams that are going to maybe be going after him, as much time as possible. So we have 3 days before the draft, really 3 full days before the draft. You have Tuesday, Wednesday, all day Thursday. Then you have another week to free agency, and then you're going to have 4 or 5 days of free agency. You're basically going to get 2.5 weeks here to make a pitch for LeBron. The league exploded today with this news. Everybody's phone lit up. I mean, it was expected, yes. Yeah. But all of a sudden, everything's on the table now. And really, LeBron, the feel that I get is LeBron doesn't know what he's going to do. And there is a window here for somebody. I still think the Heat have a great opportunity. They're going to be the right of first refusal. But the league is on edge right now. Teams trying to evaluate moves in conjunction with the draft. This is going to be the busiest 2 or 3 days we've seen in the league in really probably since 2010.
Pat Riley has said in a statement today, of course, that he's looking forward to meeting with LeBron and his representatives, at least about the Miami situation. But what teams are you hearing, Brian, about which team hopes to land LeBron?
I think there's 5 or 6 candidates. I think it could be that wide. I think in the Eastern Conference especially, we don't exactly know how LeBron feels about it, but my read is LeBron wants to stay in the Eastern Conference. It's a much easier path to get back to a 5th finals, so that obviously means the Miami Heat. The Chicago Bulls, I think, are a very compelling case. We keep hearing about their chase of Carmelo Anthony. There is no reason why they cannot go after LeBron James if they're able to make some moves to free some salary cap space. They have everything that LeBron would want if he wants to leave Miami. Stable ownership, stable front office, stars on the roster, quality coach. Then, of course, you have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Always going to be an attachment there. I think LeBron, no matter what, would give the Cavs a meeting to hear their pitch. Now, the most important thing, no matter what, whether it's the Cavs, whether it's the teams in Los Angeles, talent, talent, talent. You've got to have the best roster. The coach isn't as important. The owner isn't as important. The location matters a little bit. You've got to have the most talented roster. That's what he did in 2010. That's what his guiding principle is going to be over this next 2 weeks. So these teams have got to find a way to get talent on their roster, and that way they'll have a better pitch to LeBron.
That's good information for these teams, that LeBron wants the most talented roster, not necessarily the most money, else he would just stay in Miami, of course. But how about his legacy? How will his legacy impact the decision he makes?
I think that's a serious question, and I don't know where he is on it. I think he wants to get back to as many finals as he can, and he's got to decide, is it worth maybe going to a 3rd city in just his 12th season, possibly having an effect on that? Is it worth going to a place like Houston? Houston feels like they can offer him the best package. They believe in Houston that they have the best center in the league in Dwight Howard. They believe they have the best shooting guard in the league in James Harden. They believe they can clear salary cap space. And what they're saying is, LeBron, come here to Houston and you will be the best small forward in the league. We'll have 3 of the best players at each position. That's their pitch. But does LeBron really want to go play in Houston in his 3rd year? He has no ties to the market. He has no relationship with Dwight Howard, no relationship with James Harden, really. Does he want to go to Los Angeles? The Clippers could potentially open up space. He could play with them. He could play with Kobe Bryant in L.A. The Lakers could make a move where they could bring in Carmelo and LeBron. But does LeBron want to go play in Kobe's town? These are all things that are interesting, but do we know where his head is at? And I honestly don't know if he knows where it's at right now.